Hi, back for a bit more Kerbal Space Program. In my previous video I managed to make a complete hash of trying to do anything with space planes and anything to do with aviation and things like that. I've done a little bit of digging around and reading and things like that. And one of the things I learned, one of the things that was confusing me in the previous play around is the business with these fuel tanks and what the difference is between a liquid fuel fuselage and a fuel tank. And maybe it's there in front of me, and now I look, it is obvious now I look, but it's obviously not really highlighted for me, is the fuel tanks I was using, the fuel tanks that do work in the rockets, contain fuel and oxidizer, whereas this fuel tank fuselage thing, and the other one as well, contain just liquid fuel, no oxidizer. So they will feed a jet engine, but for the jet engine to work, it needs oxygen as well as the fuel, which is where the air intake thing comes in. Now, the problem I've got is, right, so that's a nice little dinky one, so let's just save that for a second. So, I need to mount the jet engine facing backwards, but I also need to get a air intake facing forwards. Now I'm wondering if can I right, okay, so let's start off with, let's sit another one of those dinky tanks on top. Where's my jet engine? Basic jet engine. Okay, so if we put that on the back of there, now then, where was the air intake? There we go. So if I put that on the front of that looks almost engine-like, right? Okay, so wonder if I want to try and make something that's not too unstable as well, because I definitely was having issues with the stability of this thing. I want to try and make a really wide wheelbase without it. There we go. About there. I don't think that's going to drag its... okay, right, I'm going to save this. I should give it a name first. Jet engine test rig Mark 1. And we're going to save that. Right, let's lodge and see what happens. Okay, it's not dragging on the floor. Let's give it just a little bit of throttle, and that's still making a noise. That's still making a noise. Let's throttle up a bit more. Just realised I haven't thought about brakes. This is working. Jeb looks happy. I don't want to kill Jeb though. Right, let's throttle back. The brakes on this is like B for brake or something. Yes, B for brake. Okay, let's put the brakes on. Brakes. Come on, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Cool. Alright, so that isn't going to get me any science, but I'm okay with that because now I've tested an engine, or like I've built an actual, look, it's not in the middle. Can I can't double click on it, and yeah, but like I built something that's like a jet engine. Oh my goodness. Right, okay, so let's recover that. I know I'm not going to get anything for that, that's fine. This is one of those times where I wish I could, can I like make a copy of a thing? I want to know how I copy a thing. Go away. But I want to put you up there for a second. So let's have a think. Let's stick another one of these tanks on the back there. This is where, like, how do you even wing? Swept wings. Let's put a couple of these. On there. Now I did notice there was elevons. How do they fit? That's not helpful. Do we think those wings already work? I bet they don't. I bet they're just for lift. There must be a, I bet there's a rotate option. Is there a rotate key or something like that? Hang on, what happens if let's just put those on there, and then can I say rotate that? Does it rotate both of them? Yes, it does. Okay. Right. Then can I... oh, okay, it does. Right. I mean, that's not great, but let's experiment. This is experimenting. Okay, now I want to take that and not do that. I want to mount it under the wing. Not like that, but hang on. Can we do the rotate thing again? Ooh, okay. And then let's kind of put it not rotated that way. Why didn't you keep the rotation I gave you? Okay. Let's see, building space planes is trickier. I wonder if I can embed the engine in the wing like that. I mean, that's not a great design. It's not a great design at all. Can I move? Drag, hang on, no, I want to drag you down like that. Does that look like it's attached? I wonder if it's going to allow that. Let's just plonk it on. Oh, hang on. Yeah, let's plonk it on the runway. See if the engines fall off. I mean, okay, the engines haven't fallen off, so that's a start. If I... the elevons are elevoning. I'm not sure I want them to do that there, actually. Aerodynamically, I'm not sure that quite makes sense, but we'll come back to that. Okay, I want to revert back to the hangar. So far so good. Didn't actually see if the elevons... Hang on. Yeah, elevons should allow me to turn as well. Right, what do I do about the arse end of this? I really need an elevator at the back. Because, you know, planes and stuff. Can I put a nose cone at the back of me? Why is it not letting me? I want to put a nose cone there. Why won't you let me put a nose cone on there? That's like a joiny point. Why won't you let me do that? I got a feeling that things ain't quite so straightforward with building space planes. Okay. Tail fin. Swept wing. Structural wing. It's not really what I want. So I've only got the one elevon. It's a basic fin. That's an elevon. Don't need an intake. Structural wing. Swept wing. Tail connector. Why won't it let me? Is it a case if I have to spin it round? The hell? What is? I don't even want to know what reroute does. Why does that not snap on? Oh. Why won't you snap there? Why are you off to a side like that? That makes no sense. No. I don't understand this. I don't actually understand what this part does. It seems ridiculously sized and doesn't seem to actually snap onto anything in the way you'd expect. Which is quite confusing. Okay, let's see if we can make... that seems excessively large for... Is there a resize option? Can I resize stuff? So hang on, we've got place, move, rotate, and reroute, whatever the hell that is. I don't even know what that means. How do I make something smaller for the back side of this thing? And why can't I put like a nose cone on the end just to make it tidy? Oh, hang on, because the nose cone's facing the wrong way. Rotate that. No, I want to rotate that. Come on! Seriously? Oh my god, KSP, you have such a bloody annoying interface. Why? Why won't you let me? So I just want to take a little pointy thing and put it on the end there just to make it tidy. And there just seems to be no... Look, snap on there like everything else would. Ah. It's like... What? Wait, why even are you... Right, okay. So I can, yeah, so that's snapping on there properly. But apparently I can't, I mean, what the hell? So what do I need to do to just fly this for a little bit? Well, not fly, because there's no bloody way it's going to take off. So I just want to see, right, so hang on. So that's supposed to be elevons. Ah, right, there we go. Ah, okay, so normal left and right is actually your rudder, or steering on the ground. Right, okay. Okay, this is making sense. Right. I mean, there's no way I'm going to fly with this, because I've actually got no way of pivoting it up. Quite frankly, if it does actually generate enough lift, we're kind of in trouble. Just want to see if I get there. Okay, it's not turning using the elevons, but that doesn't surprise me. Alright, I'm getting a bit close to the end of the runway. Let's brakes, 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 brakes. More brakes. Come on, Jeb. Brakes. Of all the brakes. This is fine. Okay. We've proven that the engines work. Okay, so this is an engine test rig and an elevon test rig and things like that. That's what we've decided this is. Okay. Oh, I might not have wanted to do that. Or maybe I did. Please tell me it's still there. Yay! Right, okay, so we have wings that may or may not generate lift. I don't know yet. Aerodynamic overlay. That looks good. What actually is that? So is that center of lift? Center of thrust. Center of mass. I need to remind myself how they're all supposed to play together on an aircraft. So I feel like I've got, I mean, ignore the wheels for the moment. Like, the placement of the wheels is terrible. It's like I'm building a bloody B-52 or something. But as a test rig for, can I make engines work? And do they have an intake? And do they burn fuel and all that kind of stuff? Happy with that now. That's good. I just need to decide, how do I build something here that I can... Because what I want to do is have a control surface here at the back that I can use to create a downforce, which is going to make the nose lift up, to generate more lift under the wings, and hopefully actually then generate enough lift to, climb up. I think we'll lose that for the moment. Don't need quite that much fuel. I need... What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? Maybe I'm going about this wrong way. Maybe I need to move those back and build something that's... what if I move the wings right to the back? Actually, what if that just works? Okay, so this is basically engine test rig Mark II. So let's save that. Let's see what happens. I feel like Jeb needs an ejector seat. Just want to see if I can get the nose to even lift up. Oh, the nose is actually lifting up a little bit. Definitely getting a bit of downforce at the back. Oh, 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 oh. Don't run off the runway, don't run off the runway. Brake, 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 brake. No one saw anything. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. That didn't happen. That was a computer simulation. That was a computer simulation. But I think at the start of something happening here. So hang on. That's my centre of mass. So what happens if I grab... No, they won't do that. They won't do that. Okay, maybe I did want to do that. What? That didn't go well. That's going to be very steady. Let's do that again. Right, so if I put that wheel there, is that going to... Right, let's save that. It'll actually fall on its ass. Yeah. I mean, nose is up. Okay. It's just, I mean, I kind of intuitively knew that was going to happen, but yeah. Let's just grab that wheel and... Is that attached to the wing? I don't want it attached to the wing. I mean, actually, that's not terrible. It's not ideal, but it's not terrible. So it's a little bit behind the centre of mass. Let's see what happens. Did I just see the centre of mass wander backwards as I hit launch? Because of course I moved the wheels back. That's frustrating. It'd also be handy if I could, hang on, let's just revert that back again. I swear that snuck backwards, just as I went to save. How do I get these to attach to the fuselage? I don't think I can now. Actually, That's going to make it a bit nose down though. Actually, no, they're too far behind the centre again. Let's kind of want to try and get it finely balanced. See what happens anyway. This is a computer simulation again, by the way. Those graphical glitches are a bit annoying. Just straighten it. Pulling off to the side a bit. Oh, it's getting a bit wobbly. It's getting a lot wobbly. I mean, it stopped because apparently ripping your engines off is a good break. I mean, we're not in the air yet, but I feel we're getting somewhere. Let's recover. Oh, am I going to get a broken plane back? Maybe I shouldn't have recovered. Ah, phew. Okay, apparently we get it back. Fully built. So is this just a case of finding how far back? Yeah, I don't think putting the bloody... Seriously though, why did I do that? What about... Okay, it's a bit too cockeyed. What about something silly like that? If I can get the angle right. Okay, let's just save that. See what happens here. Okay, right. That looks a bit nicer. I can see it's a little bit unsteady. It's bobbing them down, but... Let's get the engine spooling up. I just want to try and get it going a little straight down the runway. Have it not shake itself apart and try and lift the nose up. Don't really want to fly yet. I just want to try and get the nose up. Yeah, that's not going to work. Oh. Brakes on. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Skiddy. Oops. Well, at least Jeb's okay. Do you know, in the video before this where I said I should probably leave space planes alone for a while? I'm starting to think that was probably a good idea. Yeah. Recover. So definitely not getting the nose up there. I wonder if it's I mean, does it just need more elevons? Is that it? Or is it about trying to find the balance point for these rear wheels? I'm not too sure. Well, I've got that saved, and I think I might come back to that at some point, but I think I'm going to stop mucking about because I could just see this turning into an endless round of try this, try that, shimmy it forward, shimmy it backward. And the thing is I'm not playing this to build planes, but I could so easily get sucked into this, and I don't want to do it. I want to go back to rockets. I want to try and get so far that I can actually have a crew of more than one going up into space, which would be quite nice. I should probably concentrate more on the rocketry side of things. But yeah, this has been a couple of videos detour into mucking about with the aircraft stuff that I earned the science for, and I'm now starting to regret doing that. But if you took this journey with me and watched these last couple of videos, thank you, I guess. I don't know why you did, but I appreciate it anyway. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.